This is it, week 10, the final stretch of our campervan build.
And honestly, it looks like a beautiful mess right now.
Wires, tools, unfinished shower, and open cabinets. We've got 7 days to turn this chaos into a home.
And here's what needs to happen. Build the entire sitting area, finish the upper cabinets facing, waterproof and complete the shower, install the full gray water system, and the pile of small but critical projects that decide whether this van is livable or not.
Will we hit the road by the end of the week?
Probably.
But can we live in it full time for the visible future?
I really hope so.
Either way, let's go for it. Hello everyone, so this is the first day of the last week of the build.
Wait, yesterday was the first day of the...
Really?
Yep.
Today is Tuesday?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 6 days until it's the end of the build. We already put up all of the top cabinets, the upper cabinets in the van.
And also the drawers.
Oh, and also these
Sofa.
the sofa area or the sitting area drawers. And now we are about to build the lower, let's call it step or stage, that's going to hold our foot while we're sitting in the sitting area. We want to put down there a drawer for our shoes. So we brought our highest boots we have right here, and we measure them. So the total height is going to be 8.5 inches of the entire compartment for the drawer. And now we have to build it, and we have only 1 day to start and finish it. Let's go for it. We didn't have much time for our usual walkthrough filming during the final week, but we did manage to capture a ton of progress, starting with the sitting area. We plan to raise the floor next to the future seat and use the space underneath for shoe storage. As always, the weird curves and angles of this van didn't stand a chance. We figured it out and built a rock-solid platform. Once the structure was in place, Sarah jumped in with our signature green paint. Then, we moved straight into building the shoe drawer, using the same pocket hole techniques you have seen in earlier videos. There's no time to chill. A seat's not a seat without cushions. With some YouTube help, we glued the foam, fabric, and backing board into a legit bottom cushion. Chasey approved it immediately, so we went ahead and made the matching backrest too. And if you are wondering what the buckles are for, wait for the full van tour. You'll want to see that. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, another day in our last week of the build. One of Sarah's many projects in this week was finishing the upper cabinet's doors. And honestly, we are so glad we didn't give up on them. They completely changed the look of the cabinets and the van. And she didn't stop there. She also took on one of the most tedious jobs in the entire build.
Let's waterproof the shower.
Red guard, seam fabric, multiple coats, 3 on the walls, a 4th on the floor. She went full perfectionist so we can travel without worrying about leaks later. While Sarah was bouncing between projects, I was underneath the van, playing with my new grey water tank and sewer toys. Exactly as fun as it sounds. Tight spaces, heavy parts, drilling a brand new hole for the sink drain. No pressure at all.
Oh yeah.
But I got the tank mounted, connected the pipes from the shower and kitchen, and that officially completes our full end-to-end water system.
What are you doing here?
So it's supposed to be the last day of the last week of the build, but well, this is our situation. Not good at all. We have a list of things to do in the next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days, and we have to be finished by Friday. Sarah is right now doing the 3rd layer of red guard, which means that the shower is becoming waterproofed as we speak. And I'm handling a bunch of other stuff. I've finished the draining system, the gray water system, the shower and the sinks are all connected. I've finalized the connection of the sink What I'm going to do next is to install our Starlink next to our ventilation on the roof.
Internet, for us, isn't optional. We work on projects all time and every single one lives online. We may even need to pick up remote work while traveling because, let's be real, Chase is not paying bills. So we went with Starlink. It's more reliable than cellular and it gives us a peace of mind as we cross borders and cross countries.
Woohoo! We have the Starlink connected onto the roof. What are you doing, Sarah, in this beautiful morning?
So now we're putting the last layer only on the bottom, like until here, because we don't have a pen, a plastic pen. So we are using it as a pen liner, and you have in the back of the package, you have the amount that you're supposed to put.
The amount of layers?
The amount of material.
Okay.
So calculate yourself how many layers, but the amount of material, so you put, so it can be held as IOPMO, pan liner, meeting, ANSE something certification.
Okay.
So I just decided to do one extra layer and hope for the best.
So basically it says how much material do you need to make it a shower pen.
Yeah, exactly. So I just decided to do one extra layer on the bottom.
Oh, so it is already waterproof?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, I'm going to install right now our last drawer and later on our Scopima seats.
Swivel seats are more of a luxury, but they really open up the space when we are parked, and they make the sitting area much more comfortable for two, maybe even three. Nothing too complicated here, just disconnect the car battery before touching the airbag plugs, swap the mounts, put the screws where they belong, and enjoy the bigger living space.
We're happy.
So now we're going to cut the panel walls for the shower. It's made of plastic, like it's plywood.
It's called Solid Plastex. That's the
Solid plastics for me. This is the name.
the brand name. It says waterproof wall panel. For Sarit waterproofed the shower with the water guard. We took the walls and used them as a template to mark on this material, so we can have easy life
Later on.
cutting it to size to whatever we need exactly.
The shower was waterproof, but now it needed to look and feel like a real shower. We cut all the wall panels to size, set them in place with marine silicone and started prepping the interior. So we also began loading some gear into the van, including the mattress, which fit perfectly thanks to the smart bed design. No trimming required.
Hey guys, this is our last day, last 24 hours of
The
build. Yeah. And we're putting up the last wall of the shower. Well, we still have to do the ceiling, but the last wall of the shower. Let's bring it, let's put it, and let's move on to the last tasks of the build. Let's go for it.
We didn't film this part, but we caulked every single seam, installed trim, caulked the trim, and used only anti-mold silicone. Now water has one job and one job only: go straight to the drain.
Well, this past week was totally crazy. We don't really have time to film everything we do around here. To complete this basically RV. Yeah, and one of the things we just did is this shower curtain, retractable shower curtain. How amazing is that? Yeah, the shower is almost done. We still have to do a lot of caulking, but it's coming together. So pretty happy about it. We'll keep you updated.
So today is the really final day of the build, and things are looking good. We now installing the bug screen. Dave finished with the shower. You can see.
You finished with the shower.
Yeah, but Dave did the final finish with the shower. And we have like this. So unfortunately we didn't have a lot of time to film, but we would be happy to explain something on how we did anything in the van. You can see the mess in the back. We already putting stuff in the cabinets. I want to ask you a question. Guess who brought more clothes? Me or Dave?
It's a tricky question.
It's not a tricky question.
Or Chasey.
Or Chasey, yeah, Chasey for sure number one. But who is this in the second place? Me or Dave? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We also did a sea light outside. It took most of the day, and we started moving things here. Hopefully everything will go smoothly in the evening, and tomorrow morning we are going to leave and drive to New York State, to New York Upper State. We did our first shopping for the van, and now we're realizing that we don't have so much space.
We don't have enough space.
Yeah, we don't have enough space.
So we have to eat a lot now.
Yep, we're going to eat everything that we bought.
Yeah. Next time, one potato sack.
They're different colors.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up 10 full weeks of converting an empty cargo van into a home on wheels. We have already added a ton of gear since finishing the build, and we can't wait to show you. So don't miss the next episode, the complete van tour. And after that, join us as we head into Mexico and drive south toward Panama. See you in the next one.